we gonna get into the next topic, baby. We gonna get into the next topic, and this is one of my favorite parts of the show because I love talking about Chicago, and Chicago has had another city meeting, where the people of Chicago got up on stage for about 3 minutes each, and they said what they had to say to their mayors and their and the city council. So we gonna see what the people in Chicago have to say now. This is not only about the migrants. This is about the violence in Chicago. This is about black people in Chicago, white people in Chicago, um, migrants in Chicago, and just Chicago in general. What the people actually want. Let's tune in. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing, but we gonna filter through and see what's going on in the streets of Chicago. Let's tune into the video.
Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes. Speakers cannot yield or transfer their time to another speaker. Any written comments that have been submitted will be posted and made available for automatic review. The first speaker today is Cassia Jones.
Please, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm a constituent of the Gage Park neighborhood. Since June, you decide to turn our park into a shelter. Our community is running lawless with illegal Venezuelans taking over our streets. We feel like prisoners in our own homes. As a taxpayer, we can't even enjoy our own park anymore. We are unable to take walks. Our amazing programs have been removed, especially for the disabled children that live near this park. We worked hard to improve our park, our neighborhood, but because of your irresponsible move, this is not impossible. Their illegal cars are parking on the residents' permit street. They are selling food without permit, causing traffic, yet no police reinforcement to help us. Guys are standing on the side of the building, doing God knows what, riding their bicycles around the neighborhood and looking to break into our houses, garages, and cars. Smoking weed and drinking in the park in broad daylight. You guys threw us to the wolves, and now we have to deal with the trouble you brought to our neighborhood. Unlike the illegals, as a legal immigrant myself, I know what I had to do to enter your country. I was required to do a background check, vaccinations, pay an expensive fee, bring a work letter from my previous job. Shall I go on? Some might be good, but the others are here to cause trouble. For example, my neighbors had their car broken into, packages stolen from their front yards, and someone pee on my property. Yes. I'm requesting all the
Someone peed on your property? They outside on your streets selling mangoes and watermelons with the what's it called again? What's the Mexican pecan or something like that? God. I didn't know it was this bad in Chicago too. I knew it was bad in New York, but this is pretty bad in Chicago, man. And she's an immigrant herself, so she understands what's going on.
Mayor Johnson and those who made this decision to walk our neighborhood and see what's happening there. You want to look good by helping them, yet we taxpayers are left behind. We are now being put in harm's way because of the crimes they commit in our neighborhood. Your no consequence policy tells them it's okay to commit these damn crimes. Now, what about the citizen and the legal immigrants who came before them? We're still waiting years for our own families to enter this country legally. It is frustrating to see our voice censored and feeling hopeless. Finally, we know the illegals are returning in the middle of the night, parking our residential permit area, acting if the shelter is a bed and breakfast. They need to leave now. We want our park back, and we demand that. It's not fair. You guys putting us in jeopardy. Kids cannot go outside. 2 weeks ago, someone was peeing in my yard. A lady grabbed a branch of a tree and took my package from Amazon. They break two cars. 6:53 a.m. I have videos to prove. Break into cars, and we cannot do nothing about it. Cops come, they see, and they go away. Selling food all the time.
Thank you very much for your comments.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Let him know how you feel.
Our next speaker is Michael Young Bay.
Breaking into cars and all types of nonsense in Chicago. This is crazy.
Honest.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm more so in celebration mode. See, I came down here for homelessness, and try to get housing, rental assistance, etc. And it seems like y'all playing a political game with my family, and I'm a straight shooter. So you just got, I can withstand the truth. So I can understand somebody say, no, we ain't giving y'all nothing. I can respect that. Just tell me just like that. I ain't helping you get nothing. But y'all giving these migrants something. They keep on coming down here, the people pressing, hey, this what's going on in our neighborhoods. This what's going on in our neighborhoods. And then the news don't even show what needs to be shown. That's right, fake news. That's why you got more real news right here. You see, because I've been doing investigations, because when them migrants first came to the 49th Ward, I gave them clothes. I gave them coats. You see, so I know what's going on. And I kept saying that for the longest. Well, I know you people don't know what's going on to the extent with this migrant and this immigration stuff. Because if y'all so much saying that Texas doing this and Texas doing that, why everybody college parked outside them shelters that's employees, their license plates have Texas on there? Give me that job, man. I do security. Why you giving this to somebody from Texas? You see, that's what's going on. Don't help me come out here. I told y'all, I had to let go last time because it's stuff involving my child. So me as a father, and I know that these places are against fathers. They're against husbands. I'm a married man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm standing up for men. I'm standing up for these homeless shelters that y'all got our people in that got mold, that got rats, that got roaches, bed bugs, etc. And y'all putting them in nice hotels. What's going on with that?
Talk your talk.
How's our people? Y'all that bring Chicago home needed to fail. And I put for it to fail. Because if you want to bring the citizens of Chicago home, them people that's already in shelters, especially our veterans, they died for us. They died for us, especially our veterans. Put them in CHA property. House them. You ain't got to spend no dime as much as the millions and billions that have been spent for these immigrants here, these migrants here, these asylum seekers here, which ultimately are illegal here. And there's people here that been going on the radar. They can't get a green card or work permit, and they've been here 20, 30 years. Seniors panhandling on the street because they can't get nothing. I'm for the people. And I ain't come to...
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your comments.
They ain't coming to play around at this city hall meeting, man. They ain't coming to play around, man. And this is what I like and I respect about the people in Chicago. Not the crime, but the people that are doing good, the people that are paying their taxes, the people that are living their everyday lives, trying to make it, trying to survive, just doing it the right way. This is what I like about the people. They come up there and they let their voice be heard. They want the people to know how they feel. And we feel y'all, Chicago. We feel y'all.
Our next speaker is Mrs. Lawrence.
What does it prosper a man or profits a man to gain the world and lose his soul? We're going to start off with scripture because Mr. Johnson, you love quoting and thumping scriptures up there. And this is something I think is special for you. So I thought I would state that to you. We're going to talk about this executive order of yours that comes from 2023-16, where I'm not going to read it all because I don't have the time. But one thing I want to point out is how you made it clear that you're going to stick these people in our neighborhoods and that we have to just accept it. That's absolutely not, because we've talked about this since last year, when most of you older people who did not stand up with us and reject the sanctuary city. Now, I got a problem with that. And I spoke that on December 14th. So I think we need to cut down the staff of the older people here. How about that? Because you all are not all representing us. How about those who stood up and represented us? Then you stay in your offices. But the rest of you, goodbye. Because that's how we're going to see it when it's time to vote. That's where we're going with that. Home Illinois 2021, that's when it came out, and Bring Chicago Home. Robbery. They both are for homeless causes that you all claimed they're for. You and Prisker need to sync up, because both of you all are trying to pull the same number, which you claim is homeless. And I think you might recall that I said, I'm out here helping the homeless. I got a recording from a homeless that also said, y'all just don't care. You just don't care. There, hearing it straight from the homeless. Now,
They don't care about the homeless, obviously, because if they did, y'all wouldn't be homeless. I mean, that's just the honest truth. They care more about the migrants because the migrants aren't homeless. They're getting shelter, they're getting food. But yeah, they don't care about the homeless, nor do they care about the people that are struggling to find their next meal. They don't care about that either. Yeah, they might care about the migrants coming in, of course, but they don't care about those people that have been here already struggling. If they did, then they would have taken care of y'all already. So thank you for stating the truth.
WOTC, Work Opportunity Tax Credit, 400 plus businesses. Hyatt, which is Prisker's company, all are hiring refugees and kicking all of y'all out. Now, how about that for news that's not being broadcast? See, I do my digging, I do my research, and all of you all will know when I step up here to this mic, I bring the facts. I don't bring no opinions. So you all need to be careful of how you think you're treating us, because we coming for this. We bringing our city back. We removing all these illegals that's breaking our rules and laws, and we're fed up. So it needs to stop. Get your police out there and stop them breaking these laws. I got a lot more to say, but since my time is up, I think I picked on the most important, essential matter. Get it cleaned up.
Thank you.
Well said, but let me just add my 2 cents into it. Y'all don't only need to be talking about the migrant crisis in Chicago. Y'all need to also be talking about the terrible black on black or black crime in general, especially in Chicago. Chicago is one of the most violent cities in the United States of America. And y'all care about migrants? Let's be clear here. The migrants is a big thing. But an even bigger issue in Chicago is black crime. But let's watch one more person and see what's going on.
Thank you very much for your comments. Our next speaker is George Blakemore.
This is the guy right here. Everybody
Wait now. I don't want y'all to steal my minutes. Even though those clocks are up here on me, they tick quietly and quickly. Illegal immigrants. Something is wrong with black people. You got all these black faces in high places and you get nothing. Who will let knock on my door? I don't know you. Where you come from? Who's your mama, your daddy? Are you a criminal? Are you a pedophile? You're not getting in. You're not, your ass not getting in. Excuse me. I don't know nothing about you. The young lady said, a background check. Who are these people? Where did these people come from? Why would you bring them here? And why would you push them on the black community, the most poor of all? We are in a caste system here. And at the bottom of this caste system, black people. I'm not talking about India. I'm talking about right here. And you got the audacity, you black ones I'm talking to, the audacity to bring in an illegal immigrant. Why would you do this? Sell out. Ain't your mama. House in. Yes, I said it. Because that's the way you act. It's something wrong here. It's something evil here. It's something corrupt here. What is it, Mr. Blakemore? All of these people here are Democrats. All of them are Democrats. Well, over in China, they got a one-party system. In Chicago, they do too. Yes, the most corrupt city in the United States. The most racist city in the United States. Who said that? Dr. King? Dr. King, what is your criteria for corruption? Bert and all I'm getting down.
I know my man right here is like, it's gonna be a black issue all night. Is this all we gonna talk about? All these dudes right here is all of them right here is just gonna be like, is this all we gonna talk about tonight? Or are we gonna talk about other stuff just because y'all always talking. Y'all always asking for something. Just say it. Don't get on me in the comments now. Don't be mad, but it's the truth. There's black people that are out there and all they do is look for handouts. It's just the facts. But let's continue.
Died, stealing, and just terrible here. And these young people are coming here and they're looking at me and they're looking at you. Now, you all make your opinion. It's something evil here, something corrupt here, something un-American here. You're going to bring in the illegals? When they wade across the Rio Grande, they're not wading across to help black people. They are selfish people, and we black people got to be selfish. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. And that preacher talking about loving everybody. Black people love you. Love you.
Thank you very much for your comments.
Honestly, I don't know why they like that man so much. He really be going up there and he be just talking out his buttocks. I'll be honest with you. Ain't nothing he said up there is something that any other council is going to take and actually consider. It just sounded like a bunch of complaining. Honestly. I'm surprised he didn't ask for reparations. Well, let me know how you guys feel about that down in the comments below. I'm tired of seeing black people beg. I'm tired of seeing black people act like we're still victims of some type of abuse. We are causing our own situation sometimes. We're causing it, and especially in Chicago, it's out of control in Chicago because we can't even get it under control in Chicago. The violence alone, the poverty alone for the black community is so bad that it seems like there's no possibility of stopping.